going on, everyone? We're live. Mrs. Skeleton doing another workout today. It's the one I did a couple days ago, so not as exciting as a race, but she'll still get a good sweat going on. What's everyone doing on this fine Sunday? She's got a 7-minute warm-up before the workout actually starts. So.
I feel rusty. The 145 that it wants me to do feels harder than it should.
Yeah, we ran yesterday, so not the freshest of legs. Majo Turner. Sorry, I don't know. Is that German? Don't sprechen Sie Deutsch. If that's even German. Schönes Guten Tag. I mean, I imagine that's German.
Google Translate going.
I know. Why YouTube doesn't already have some sort of translate. This just needs to come over here. To it.
Move the keyboard over here.
Hello, Skeleton Crew. I'm recuperating from my 27-mile mountain bike ride yesterday. 27 miles on the mountain? That's actually a lot. Like, it's funny, when I first got my mountain bike, I was used to riding out on the road, so it was like, 30-mile ride on the road is like not really that big of a deal. But then on the mountain, it was like you'd be out there for hours and then you'd come back with 8 miles or whatever, I don't know, 12 miles. Like it was just shocking how like slow you go on a mountain bike, I guess. We also would go on like the trails by me are like really like single track trails, so they're a lot more like technical, I guess you could say. But yeah, 27 miles on a mountain bike that's a decent amount. It's a big mountain bike ride. So good job, Matt.
you go.
Skeleton wife is a baddie. Yeah, she's a baddie, all right. Baddie on the bike.
Went from baddie to baddie.
Sorry, I was spiking the mic. She said went from fatty to baddie. All right, she's got to hold 195 watts for a minute 30.
Oh, it hurts. My legs are sore.
Yeah, I was not feeling that great when I did this the other day either.
Oh, man.
Sometimes you just don't have the legs for it. Like her heart rate's only at 160.
Yeah,
Which-
it's not that. I can talk, you know.
Right.
It's the legs.
It's like it's either a leg issue. Like when you're riding, it's either a leg issue or a lung issue. And today,
Sometimes it's both.
sometimes it's both. Yeah. But today it's a lung issue.
No
For her.
leg.
Or a leg issue. Sorry.
Oh, God.
Kiss me. Do good. Thank you. Kiss me.
Thanks.
Go on, Mrs. Skelly, number one. Starvin' Marvin, what's going on, man? You been riding? We ran yesterday, so we
Took the day off the bike.
took the day off the bike.
It was a good run, though. I felt good running.
Yeah. What did you do? How
I
many
did.
miles?
I did like 3.85, so I'm almost at 4.
Yeah. Mrs. S is a smoke show, and Mr. S looks like a pixie elf with that bandana. Thank you.
I think.
Marvin, my legs were sore when I tried it the other day. Couldn't get above 160. Yeah, that's what she's experiencing right now. Leg issue.
And I gotta do that again. 20 seconds.
Yeah, the Zwift Tour starts tomorrow. It's called like Unleashed or Unlocked or something. I don't remember what it's called. It used to be called Tour of Watopia, but it's basically like a Zwift Tour de France sort of deal. But yeah, that starts tomorrow, and it goes all the way until
November?
early November. So I'm saving my legs for tomorrow because that's going to be, I don't know, I think it's like a 90 minute race.
They're
So,
usually at least around an hour.
yeah.
Oh, a minute and a half is so long.
All right, she's got 45 seconds left. Has to hold 195 watts.
Turn it up. Music.
Huh?
Turn the music up a little bit. Oh.
I think I'm going to give it a go after this live. Just done 11K on the treadmill. Yeah. Save your legs, Marvin, for
The tour.
the tour tomorrow or all next week. Yeah, and it's not going to be like categorized, so we can all
could do it together.
We could all do it together. Yeah,
But we won't. We'll switch off.
we'll
right?
probably switch off, but we could do it all because we can't stream both of our screens at the same time. So B-Rad, who's up today? What's going on, Brad? We're up.
Like who's up on the bike?
Oh, Mrs. Skeleton's up on the bike today. Hey, man, who's awake, ready to go? Might do zone 2. Then would be cool to join the ride with fresh legs. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to save. Trying to save my legs for tomorrow. All right, now she's just got 5 minutes.
Yeah, holding that same.
5 minutes, like chill pace. Yeah, this gets miserable coming up in the next, after this 5 minute ends. That's when it gets hard. Get it, Miss Skelly.
Trying to get it. I think it got me.
Anyone doing anything exciting this weekend? What are we doing? Nothing. Same thing.
Basically over now.
What's happening tomorrow? It's that it used to be called the Tour of Watopia, but it's like the tour. I think they're calling it Unlocked, Swift Unlocked. But basically, it's going to be a month-long tour. So we'll be doing that instead of the races. Like we normally do, like Z racing. We'll probably just be doing.
Usually we do like 30 to 40 minute races. These will be a little longer, right?
Yeah.
And they're technically not races, even though everybody's racing in them.
Yeah.
It's combined, so the front guys will be A guys.
Yeah.
Like there's gonna be like hundreds of people.
Yeah, there'll probably be 1,000 people tomorrow.
Depending on what time you do it.
Yeah, the first,
9
usually
o'clock.
at 9 a.m. The first one of the season usually has like I think I've seen like 2,000 people in there before.
But you can usually find a good group.
Song reminds me of American Pie.
Is that in American Pie?
I know.
I was trying to think what movie it's in.
It's funny, I've only seen American Pie like the whole way through, like maybe 3 times in my life. Wasn't allowed to watch that when it came out. Is it on events? Yeah, it should be in the events. I think the first one starts at 9 tomorrow.
Pacific time, anyway.
Is it flat or hilly? There's an A course and a B course. And usually the A course is the more hilly of the
longer.
two. It's
Is it
longer.
hillier?
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to
I
be.
feel like they have the same ratio,
Yeah.
but it's longer. Alright, it wants me to do zone 5 for 5 minutes.
Did it say zone 5?
It did. It said like the 30 seconds is like a ramp up, and then 5 minutes hold zone 5.
All right.
To the free
Mrs.
ride.
Skelly got to hold zone 5 for 5 minutes.
And then do that again.
And then she gets to chill for 5 minutes and then has to do it again. So basically go as hard as you can
Race.
for 5 minutes. Yeah.
I'm not even with anybody. I don't know. I'm in the middle of 2 groups.
Yeah.
There's this guy.
All right, 1 minute. 1 minute until liftoff.
I'll give you everything on this, I swear. Just promise you'll always be there. Giving you everything, all that joy, yes, I swear. All that I want from you is a promise you'll always be there. Giving you everything.
First test coming up. Take advantage of the 30-second lead-in to focus on your goal.
Oh, so you got, okay, so she's got a 30-second lead in, and then it's liftoff. What's gear 12 mean? That's just what gear she's in.
Like I could shift down.
Like if she shifts down, now she's
a
in
little
gear 11.
faster, not as many watts.
Yeah. I don't have that on mine. She has that because
30 seconds to go. Find your gear inside of lift.
she's on that Zwift ride. I don't have that because my bike, like I look at all the gears on like a phone, on like a iPhone app.
I don't know like what I'm supposed to hold. I feel like I'm gonna go out too strong.
All right. T minus 3 seconds. All right, here she goes. Start strong but controlled. Settle into your rhythm as the effort builds. The heart rate monitor on. I don't even have the.
Oh. I can get out of the saddle, right?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. So you can see the bottom of her screen, that yellow and then green. Probably just want to keep it like light yellow right in that green and hold that for 5 minutes. I guess you could be in yellow. So green is about 3.5 watts per kilogram. Usually, Mrs. Skelly's races she usually averages around 2.7 watts per kilogram. So anything over 3 is like pretty good effort for her. What's going on, Buddy Nova?
Halfway there.
Casey and JoJo, yep. This is, now that's what I call music.
Number 1?
Volume 1, yep. 1998, I think. 90, yeah. Or is it 97? Let's find out. 98. All right, minute 39 left. Stay strong, Mrs. Skelly.
never hurt myself. I need to know what I've done wrong and how long it's been going on. Was it that I never paid enough attention? Or did I not give enough affection? Not only will you anticipate saying, oh, I'm never to make the same mistake again. You can tell me to my face, or even on the phone.
All right, 1 minute left.
You can write it in a letter.
Final minute. Imagine the finish line at the top. Lift your cadence and intensity. Empty the tank. See, the problem is you empty the tank, but you gotta do this again in 5 more minutes. Not to be the bearer of bad news.
I'm going out of my mind. All the answers to my question I have to find.
No.
My cowbell. All right, 30 seconds. Stay out of the saddle. 10 seconds, empty the tank.
Oh.
Great effort. Spin easy and recover. Let your legs unwind after going deep. Real deep.
Ouch.
See, people, this is how you get to Skeleton City. You gotta work. Still on that sugar-only diet? Still on the sugar-only diet? Well,
Not only.
I mean, in the end, all carbohydrates turn to sugar, so technically.
Sugar right now.
Yeah, she's there. What is that you got there?
Lemonade with some Gatorade powder
Lemonade with some Gatorade powder. That's what she's drinking.
and sugar.
And added sugar. Yeah, somebody asked they want to see what we eat. You can always see what we eat on the bike, which is basically always that.
We're having watermelon.
Watermelon. I just drank watermelon rind juice. Like I took the watermelon rind and put it through the juicer and added some sugar to that. That's what I'm running off of right now. So to answer your question, Kiss Me. Yes, still on that sugar-only diet. Later in the day, that's when we eat, more tier 3 foods, but my legs have had more rest this week than last 6 weeks. Should be new FTP tomorrow if I don't change my Zwift weight. Yeah, it's funny, now that we're live streaming, we've been riding more, so kind of have been taking more rest days in between. I've been doing all this plus weight training and still managed to gain weight. What have you been eating, Marvin? In the last week, what's your
Maybe you're getting muscle.
Yeah, it
Weight
could
training.
be doing weight training, could be gaining muscle. Depends on what you're eating though.
Yeah.
Then eating everything. Yeah, that'll do it for sure. Especially when you're doing a bunch of exercise. Then you really just eat the house down.
Almost time for your final 5-minute effort.
Okay, final 5-minute effort.
I guess I won't go out as strong.
Have you ever tried Mexican cola? I have not, but I heard about it.
It has real sugar.
It's like
right?
it's like got cane sugar instead of high fructose corn syrup. Never tried it. Can you get that? Like, I mean, where do you get Mexican Coke from?
Mexico.
Well, obviously, I would imagine Mexico, but can you get that in
I
America?
feel like they have places. Doesn't Chipotle sell it?
Oh, does Chipotle sell it?
Like in the bottles? Because it comes in a bottle.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Beto, still on sugar diet? Still on the sugar diet. Jesus saves. Amen. Amen. Yeah, still on the sugar diet though. Well, still on a low-fat diet. Whatever we want to call it. We want to call it sugar diet, low-fat diet.
Skeleton diet.
Skeleton diet. We're on the skeleton diet, baby. Check out the shirt. SkeletonDiet.com. Get yours now. Get there while you can. In the VIP red. Flying off the shelves.
Alright. Next 30 seconds coming up.
Okay. To do the diet, do you need to work out like this or at all? I can't work out next few months due to injury. I mean, no, you don't. In the end, it's like the saying goes, weight loss is 80% diet, 20% exercise. So,
It'll help.
yeah, it'll definitely help. But,
There's people that don't
yeah, there's
exercise
plenty
nearly
of,
as much or
yeah.
at all. I mean, you couldn't exercise.
Yeah, whenever I broke my collarbone, I couldn't do anything. And I didn't lose or gain weight. Well, I actually was trying to gain a little bit of weight, but yeah. Go, go, go. Give it everything and see if you can beat your first effort. See if Mrs. Kelly can beat her first. That's you, all that red, all that green red. Yeah. Mexican Coke tastes very good. They were selling it at my QFC. Yeah, I've never seen them for sale, but I've never looked for them either. But we'll look next time we're out. Amazon might have it too. Yeah, true. Skeleton diet. There you go, Buddy Nova. Not skeleton, not skeleton. Respect, I'm working on my discipline. There you go, Beto. That's really all weight loss is discipline, you know? Discipline to do what she's doing right now. Discipline to not eat delicious tasting food. Discipline to put the fork down. That's most of it. It's basically all weight loss, actually. Discipline. All right, she's got 3 minutes left.
Ugh. Don't remind me.
After that, it's over. After that, 5-minute cool down, and then she's done. What group you touring in tomorrow? Is it 9 a.m. A group? See, I don't know for sure. I mean, yes, I'm 99% sure I'm going to do A group. I just don't know what time. I'd like to go with 9 because I think that's the first one. But kind of been hard to get going at 9. Let me see when the actual. Is that the official time is 9? Let's see. 2 minutes left. Stay strong, Mrs. Skelly. Yeah, it does look like 9 a.m. Marvin, I'm going to try and shoot for 9 a.m. tomorrow, but don't hold me to that. But I'm going to shoot for A group. A group at 9 a.m. But if I can't make it to that, it'll probably be 10. There's nothing worse than when you're working really hard and there's an annoying person right next to you yapping. Yeah, I'll join you tomorrow at 9. She probably wants to punch me in the face right now. I was feeling very grouchy. Final minute, empty the tank. I was feeling very grouchy when I was doing this 2 days ago. Had to hear her yapping. 45 seconds. The Hanson boys will give you the power. There you go.
Whoa.
All right, 30 seconds left. Finals. Finish strong. Leave it all on the road. All right, 10 seconds. And she's spent. Awesome effort. Ease your pedaling and cool down now. Enjoy the accomplishment.
Ow.
Smoked. My metabolism. Yeah, like Cole says, Vito. My metabolism. However he says it. Thanks. Thank you. I guess calories 2 is worth looking at. Sorry, Hanson. Gotta put you on mute. I guess calories 2 is worth looking at if I can't work out along with the skeleton diet. However, I'm gonna guess it's hard to overeat on it anyway. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It is hard. It is hard to overeat on low-fat foods. Fat is 9 calories per gram, so it's so much easier to overeat. Some of these
No.
fans. Sorry,
Not the fans.
Turn some of the fans down so you guys can hear me. Yeah, fat's 9 calories per gram, so it's just going to be way easier to overeat on foods that have, oil or fat or whatever. So you don't, yeah. But in the end, you still can. I mean, I say it all the time. Like, I can overeat on rice. So it's harder for sure. But yeah, if you want to track your calories, do that. Just don't start chronically under eating because you're counting the calories. You know what I mean? Still eat, like I always say, eat to have good energy and see the scale trending downward, week after week. But if you start counting calories and you try and get them too low and you don't have energy to do something like this, I know you said that you're injured, so you can't do any exercise right now. But yeah, you still want to have enough energy that you can get whatever you need to get accomplished during the day, whatever that may be. Maybe you want to go do a hard workout like Mrs. Skeleton did, or maybe you want to, I don't know, go play pickleball, whatever, Just make sure you're not under eating so much that, you become unproductive, I guess. It's a good way to say it. Push it to the limit. Yep, Buddy Nova. She pushed it all the way. That was everything you had?
I gave too much on the first one. I was
That's
cooked on the second one.
That's exactly what I did. I gave too much. Whenever I did this the other day, I gave too much on the first 5-minute effort, and then my legs were toast.
I got some kind of segment thing. See the pyramid by my name?
Oh, yeah.
So
She got some sort of award. A major award. A major Zwift award. Cool. Hopefully I can join. Oh, wait, no. Sorry. How many tablespoons of sugar should I put in my bottles for racing? So it's sort of an individual question. It depends. What I do is half a cup. I always, because we just have like a half cup measure.
you put a whole thing in there?
I just put a whole thing.
I probably put 2 or 3 tablespoons.
2 to 3 tablespoons?
Yeah.
See, she put.
But when I have Gatorade powder, that's already sweetened. My lemonade's sweetened.
Right. So she does the lemonade with Gatorade powder with
2
2
tablespoons.
to 3 tablespoons of sugar.
Yeah.
So that probably in the end and adds up. She's also a woman. She's also smaller. She's also doesn't push as many watts as me. So it's like she's not going to need as much. So for me, I usually go half a cup of sugar. And
I also had a bunch of watermelon before this too.
true.
So it's not
So,
like
yeah.
I'm lacking in sugar, and that's the only sugar I've had all day.
Yeah. So I mean,
It's to taste for me, but like
yeah.
you also
I-
need to factor in what you're gonna use.
Right. It depends on how hard you're riding, you know? So, I don't know, 50 to 100 grams of sugar per hour. I mean, I'd say that's a good starting point. Maybe you need more, maybe you need less. But yeah, I'd start with 50 to 100 grams per hour while you're racing, while you're doing a hard event. If you're just sitting on the couch doing nothing, obviously going to be a lot less.
So 337 calories, 41 minutes.
She burned 1.2 slices of pizza. So now she can eat.
Now I can go have some pizza
Now we can order Domino's and she can have 1.2 slices
and ruin all my progress.
and ruin all of her progress. Oh, you got a special jersey.
Oh,
That's what you got.
shoes, lace-ups.
Yeah,
Sounds
well,
like
that jersey.
shoes.
Yeah, that jersey
Oh.
you're wearing.
That's for my segment. See, that is a major award.
Yeah.
I think it's only like I can only wear it while I'm here though.
Cool. Hopefully I can join and keep up for a little while. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot for 9 a.m. tomorrow, so maybe I'll see you in there. Is this expensive to start? The indoor biking for complete road bike beginners. Not sponsored, but Zwift is having until today. Get there. Truly get there while you can. Until today, it's $999 for the bike that Mrs. Skelly just bought, which we bought it for $1,300. But I hit them up, and I was like, "Yeah, I
just bought this.
We just bought this like
week ago?
2 weeks or 3 weeks ago.
That long?
Yeah, but we hit them up and we were like, "Yo, we just spent $1,300 and now it's $300 off." And it was so easy. Immediately, just gave us our $300 back. So, how much does it cost? You could go cheaper. Like you could get, if you have your own bike in the garage, you could
just set it up on a trainer.
just set it up on a trainer. You can get a trainer is like a device that you hook your bike up to.
Keeps it stationary.
And it keeps it stationary and it adds resistance to, so that's how it all works. So you could, if you have your own bike in the garage, you could go a more budget route, get a cheap trainer. You could even get a used trainer and probably get something, around $300. But if you just want for us, I didn't want to deal with a greasy bike and putting it on there. I also didn't want to put wear and tear on our bikes because our bikes are, fairly nice bikes. Get that all around there all the way as close as you can. So I didn't want to deal with all that. We just wanted something that was one and done. It just sits here. We'll never have to move it, take it off. You want to ride outside. So we bought this one, which is called the Zwift Ride. And yeah, right now it's $999, limited time only. Not sponsored, but it's a good, yeah. If you're interested in riding Zwift, now is a good time to to sign up. So is this expensive to start? Yeah, like I said, you can go more budget route, but yeah, anywhere from $300 to $1,300, I would say, is, you know, the going rate. Mrs. Kelly is a trooper. Well done. Yeah.
Thanks. Barely made it out alive on that one.
Yeah. Congratulations, says Julian White. Thank you, Julian. Thank you for Mrs. Kelly. How long do you guys ride a day? So this is it. So she's been riding for 44 minutes, and then that'll be it for today. We'll just finish up chatting with you guys.
Yeah, usually if we're not doing Q&A stuff, like, we just get off.
Yeah. If I wasn't doing a Q&A, then she'd probably just, you know, wrap up now and just be done. So usually, I mean, it says on your Zwift. I can tell you how much I rode. Let me see. So this week I have rode 4 hours and 25 minutes this week. And today's Sunday, so that's the end of the week. So I rode 4.5 hours this week.
I'm riding a little more than normal because I'm now riding alongside you.
Yeah.
On your race days, I'm doing like a zone 2, whereas normally I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I just ride my 3 days a week, 4 days a week.
Yeah. So before I broke my collarbone, I was riding probably around 8 hours, maybe around 8 hours a week, 10 hours a week. But I don't ride outside anymore, and I ride way less on Zwift. So great work, Mrs. Skeleton. Thank you, Krista.
Thanks.
Yes, how Cole says, don't chase nice and full, fat pig, full stomach. Yeah. Yeah, you know, that's like, shoot for 80%. You know, that's what they say in Okinawa. They shoot for 80%.
Oh, like they eat till 80%.
Yeah, they eat until they're 80% full. And that's what I always say, man. The refrigerator is right there. You know what I mean? Like, if you eat until you're 80% full, and then you decide, you know, in 30 minutes after your meal, like, that you're still hungry, go to the fridge. You know, it's not like we live out in the, you know, wild where, like, you only come across food
Right.
everyone, you know, like that's the problem, is like we are so technologically advanced now that we've gone so far from nature where, like, you had to walk to get some fresh water, or you had to walk to get some food, you know, it took effort. Now it takes no effort. You just Uber Eats your food, and we took the nature out of everything. So yeah, so you have to restrict eat. If you want to lose weight, you have to restrict. You have to, like, basically go back to nature. Like, you got to work for your food, and since you're not going to work for your food, you just have to stop eating a little early. And like I said, if you end up getting hungry in 20 minutes or an hour, eat some more. Go to the fridge. You can eat some more. But yeah, start with 80%.
We use the hunger meter too.
There you go.
It's like, I don't know about 80% for me, but I certainly don't like to get stuffed.
Yeah. 80%. What does 80% even mean? That's why I say use the hunger meter.
I feel like 80% means like full, but not stuffed. 100% is like you're stuffed, you know?
Right. Eat till you're satisfied, you know?
Yeah.
That's what we did.
Usually though, like, I feel like I'm very in tune now with exactly what I need, that I'll serve up the appropriate amount, you know? But if you're not sure, maybe serve up a little less than you're thinking.
Yeah.
You can always get up and get more.
Right. See where we at. Good points. Thank you. Heck yes, that's some energy right there. I ride in zone 5. Yeah, that was a good zone 5 effort for her. You know,
Just little spritz.
Little spritz. Yeah, a little 5-minute zone 5. Do you guys run or just cycle? We run as well.
Just ran yesterday.
That's
why I'm sore.
That's why she's sore. Yeah.
We run twice a week.
Yeah, twice a week we run, and we're training for well, I mean, I was training for a half marathon before I broke my collarbone. I don't know if I will
Downgrade to the 10K with me.
downgrade to the 10K, but Mrs. Skelly and our son are doing the 10K.
Yeah.
And that's going to be in February. So we picked an event that was a year out so we could do a very slow, easy
build up
to it. Building up the miles to the 10K. I was building up the miles of the half marathon, and yeah.
Before now, I haven't ran in a couple years. Like we did a 10K was that like 2 or 3 years ago?
Yeah.
So, but I was a lot heavier then, and so hopefully I'm shooting for a faster time now.
Right. I want a trainer with rocker plate so I can simulate riding out of the saddle better. Yeah.
That's kind of how mine feels. I used to have what you're riding, and it's very solid, and I like it. But this feels more like a real bike.
It has more, like
Yeah,
my bike, you
rumps.
cannot move this
No.
thing. It's like
It's like a ton.
yeah, it's like a tank. Whereas hers has some movement to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've always wanted to get a rocker plate, but we don't have a ton of space where we're at. So the rocker plate just takes up so much space on the floor. But yeah, that would be cool. I heard that they're good for, taking whatever the word I'm looking for, easing tension on your, making it seem like you're riding outside. Sugar diet might only work if you're active, not sedentary. I mean, in the end, calories in, calories out is like that's when you say sugar diet. It's not unlimited sugar diet. It's still eat until you're, use the hunger meter. So I never recommended eating any diet where you just stuff yourself silly and you get to eat unlimited amounts of anything. Unlimited amounts of anything ain't gonna work unless you're, and even, I told the story a million times, but at my fattest, in that picture you guys can see right there on the left, I'm pretty sure that was taken the same month that I rode 18 hours. I rode 18 hours in a week. For that whole month, I was riding like 12 to 18 hours every week. And I gained 7 pounds that month. And so that just goes to show that like you cannot out-train a bad diet. You can get fat if you eat like a glutton, doesn't matter what. I don't care if you're eating a low-fat diet or what it is. So sugar diet might only work if you're active, not sedentary. No, because when I broke my collarbone, I was not active whatsoever.
I mean, as long as you're not overeating.
As long as you're not overeating, you know what I mean? And that's the thing. It's like whenever people have, the refined sugar, what do? You know what I mean? It's like, do you need to have refined sugar? For doing something like this, I mean, you just saw what Mrs. Skelly did. You need, don't need, but yeah, refined sugar is going to be very helpful to give you that energy to go,
It's like saying you don't need fans in the room.
Right.
Like you don't need them, but it's gonna make it a lot.
But if you're just gonna, sit on the couch all day and do not, or maybe you're morbidly obese and you cannot exercise, then do you need refined sugar? No. You know what I mean? Like, eat a banana, or eat some watermelon. You don't need, refined sugar is purely for energy. So when you say sugar diet might only work if you're active, I guess it depends on what we're talking when we say sugar diet. If you're just eating straight sugar, yeah, I would agree. It probably would only work. So that's why I would recommend, skip on the refined sugar and eat whole foods, eat fruit. Nobody, it's pretty rare that somebody got fat eating just fruit. No refined sugar, just fruit. I'd say that's pretty rare. It can happen.
It's probably happened.
If Elon Musk showed up with $1 billion and said, hey there, Bone Lord, I want to see you gain 15 pounds eating only fruit.
The dates count because you could do it.
On dates? Kidding me? Be a billionaire. by next week. Not next week, but be a billionaire by, I don't know, a couple months. So, yeah. How big's your water bottle? Well, she's drinking from, that's a quart.
Well, like when you're on the bike. I thought they meant like to add sugar too.
Oh,
Like
to
when
add
you're on the
sugar, I
bike.
just put that in one of those red restaurant cups, like one of those,
Oh.
which I believe is 20 ounces, like one of those red cups you get.
But like your bike water bottle when you rode outside, that was
When I-
24 ounces,
24
right?
ounces, I believe, yeah. I don't use that inside. We just drink out of this glass bottle. Show the glass bottle. Just drink out of that. And that's one liter of water.
32 ounces.
32 ounces, so. Let's see here. Sugar diet is a high carb diet. Right, exactly. So when people say sugar diet, it depends on what your definition of, sugar diet is. To me, when I say sugar diet, I just mean low fat diet, the carbohydrate diet. So I don't mean like only sugar, like the term sugar. I don't mean just like slamming back Sour Patch Kids all day, I'm trying an OMAD skeleton diet, tier 3 or lower. I have a lot to lose, and I enjoy fasting, but I'm flexible in fasting. Have you ever tried fasting? See, I've never ever tried fasting, but I know Cole's pushing that. Basically, OMAD, 1 meal a day, low fat diet. And for sure, that is 100%, you're gonna lose weight. Like nobody is gonna fit in
Enough calories
calories
in one meal.
In one meal of
I mean, of low fat. Because you could off donuts and Burger King.
I could at Taco Bell, like
Yeah,
give me some chalupas and the taco salad,
But
7-layer burrito.
Fruit, vegetables, starches.
Yeah, nobody has ever gotten fat doing
not
one
ever.
meal a day, sugar, or 1 meal a day, fruit, fruit and potatoes, low fat foods. That's like, but see, what's the adherence to sticking with that? I know Cole's pushing that right now. I just think that,
I feel better eating my smaller balanced meals throughout the
Right.
day rather than shoving it all in one meal.
yeah, what we do is like 4 meal a day, smaller meals, So maybe 4 of, 400 calories. We don't count calories, so I don't know, but let's just pretend. 4, 8, 12, that's 1,600 calories. Versus try and smash in, 1,600 calories in one meal. I think that's going to lead, you're going to be way more prone to binging out, doing 1 meal a day, like how Cole's recommending. Like, again, I say it a million times, Cole is dedicated, Cole is a very, very dedicated man. So he can do that. He's already proven, he's shown all the videos of him for the last 10 years, doing all different sorts of, fasting and water fast, dry fast, whatever. Like that takes some pretty extreme mental adversity. So that's Cole. But for the average person, are they going to do 1 meal a day? They're going to be starving, and then they're probably just going to binge out on whatever, Taco Bell or Burger King. So yeah, to answer your question, no, we've never done any sort of fasting or intermittent fasting. How we more so do it is just keep it small meals,
It's kind of like how we're losing weight. It's slow and steady.
Slow and steady.
Slow and steady meals, slow and steady weight loss, but it's consistent and it's sustainable rather than, something more drastic.
Right. So yeah. Hope that answered your question. Where are we at? We're almost done here. Yeah, but it's not like you were sedentary for a year. No, I've never been sedentary for a year. I don't know what we were talking about though.
What was that in regards to?
Sugar diet might only work if you're active, not sedentary.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, does any diet work if you're just completely inactive? I mean, yeah, if you just don't eat much, I guess. So
yeah.
just don't eat much of sugar diet, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, Yeah, I don't know if they said that they were injured or what their deal was, but I
They can't
think
walk?
most people can, you know, for the most part, most people can walk.
Yeah.
Get a rebounder and just do a little, what do they call it, the health bounce. Get a rebounder and just do the health bounce for 8 hours a day while you watch. Put on TV and just health bounce. Just a little light bounce. Or get one of these bikes. Just sit here and do a light spin all day long, you know? Neat, non-exercise, you know, just small movement, all, you know, adds up a lot, so. Bone Lord, yeah, that's what his wife calls him, yeah. Buddy Nova, take care. Sergeant Sally and everyone, have a great day. See you later, buddy. What was your FTP at 190 pounds and max watts? So max watts, I only know my max watts because I try to get that Zwift.
2,000?
No, it's 1,200.
Oh.
I have done 1,200 watts one time in my life. And that was for
I did it accidentally getting onto the bike. They,
yeah,
like,
well,
thought-
that's just because your bike
I know.
malfunctioned. But yeah, no, I did 1,200 watts, and that was me trying as hard as I could. And that's when I was probably, yeah, somewhere around maybe 190 pounds or 180 pounds. I don't know what I was when I hit that. And I don't know what my FTP was when I was my fattest. I wasn't looking at that. I didn't care. Like I wasn't.
Never, like, done the FTP test. Or
Yeah, I
whatever.
never did FTP tests, and I just didn't really care. I was just looking. The only numbers I cared about was the scale, and just getting less fat. You know, so can't answer what my FTP was. Cool. Thanks for answering while working out. Good job, guys. Gotta go, but love the vids. Thanks. See ya. We're out too. So. Yeah, 1,200 watts on Zwift. Yeah, that's what I did.
It was like an achievement, right?
It was an achievement. If you do 1,200 watts, you get like a special little badge. on
See, isn't
Zwift.
that hard? Because, like, if you're lighter, it's harder for you to do 1,200 watts.
Yeah,
So
that's why.
that's a little unfair.
Yeah,
I should have gone for it when I was heavier.
my max is 1,200 outside. Yeah, my max outside. I've never tried because I was always afraid I would just snap. I've crashed once going hard out of the saddle, and my chain slipped. And I just went down and snapped my handlebars. So I never tried to go like max wattage outside. It's too sketchy for me. But yeah, that's good. 1,200 watts. That's a lot of power. But all right, well, we're gonna wrap this up. So we will see you guys tomorrow
For the tour?
for the tour. One more question.
Oh.
Cole's annoying because this is some drama. I'll never deny the drama question.
And on a drama note.
End on the drama. Cole is annoying because first he says not to restrict and just eat low fat. Now he says restrict by eating one meal a day. He changes his mind every week. Yeah, that's the thing with Cole. Is you just gotta. I think his goal is to try every single diet and method and strategy in the world,
Which is cool.
which
and
is cool.
fine,
Honestly, it's cool.
But
Yeah, the caveat is that he tells every single time he changes that, he says this is the way. You know, what was it? Sugar in the absence of fat and protein gets you shredded. You know, and then now it's like, oh, can't be protein. No, you gotta eat way more protein because you'll lose muscle loss city, you know. So yeah, Cole is you just gotta take it. What you gotta do is take it week by week. You know what? When I found Cole, I only found out about Cole like a year ago, not even, like in January. And when I found out about Cole, he was basically kind of saying what we do is like microdose sugar. And he was saying like eat one Tic Tac, like eat a Tic Tac, and then wait 10 minutes to eat another Tic Tac or whatever. But he was saying basically that's kind of what we did. We microdose fruit, you know? It's like eat an orange and then go get some work done. And then see how long you can last off that orange, and then eat another, maybe 20 minutes later, 30 minutes later, you're hungry for another orange, eat another orange. And that's the method of when I was introduced to Cole. And I thought that was a great strategy. And that worked very well for us. So like that's kind of the point with Cole. You just gotta find him when he's saying something that is like applicable to you, and go and run with that, you know? Don't take what he says for gospel, as in, because I think his goal is just to try everything, and then you can just make your own, you know, educated or anecdotal decision from there on what works. So that's my opinion on Cole.
Yeah.
I don't get hung up on. I learned that quick. When I first found out about his channel, I thought kind of like what you. I thought he was like, okay, this is it.
This dude's got it figured out.
This dude's got it figured out. And then he changed it, and then he changed it, and he changed it again, you know? So,
We haven't changed anything from what
I haven't changed,
you know?
I haven't changed anything.
But the thing with like the skeleton pyramid is like it's always ever changing depending on like where you want to be at doing it. But like,
right. Yeah. So we technically did change. Yeah, that's what we did. We climbed the tiers. We started tier 3, and then we went tier 2, and then we found out about Cole, and we went tier 1, and now
we do a different combination.
And now we just do T113.
112,
T112,
113,
T113.
like,
or some days you just do all tier 1. You just have a full tier 1 day. Maybe you have a full tier 1 weekend. You know, if you stick with any of tier 1 through 3. And you use that scale, you're gonna lose weight, you know? Keep an eye on that scale, and don't think, and just don't believe that you can have unlimited anything. You do that, and you will lose weight, eventually, you know? And that's the other thing with Cole, is, you know, I think he's trying to tell people the fastest, do 1 meal a day, low-fat diet. Yeah, dude, you will lose a lot of weight doing 1 meal a day.
How much of that is going to come back when you're
done?
How
much is that going to come back whenever you're done, or whenever you crack and you binge out? That's debatable, but
we've been doing the same thing for however long now. And it's just been consistently downward trending for me.
Yeah,
so.
And that's why I like to do these live streams, because now everybody can see, you know? And people ask what, you know, they want to see what we eat. And like, I mean, maybe we will show that, but it's just like, we eat the skeleton pyramid and we do this. So you can see when you see our exercise, it's like we eat enough to get these workouts done, and then go about our day and be good parents, you know, be good productive human beings. And then that's what we eat, you know?
But then what we eat might not be applicable to you because maybe you're not doing hard exercises and stuff.
Right, exactly.
So that's why I might change, I might do a week or 2 or a month of just T111. I did I do a couple months?
She did 3 or 4 months of tier 1.
A long time, and then I started doing more T113. So it's always changing for me. So depending on what day you tune in and see what I'm eating, I don't eat like that every single day.
That's why I'm just so hesitant about ever showing doing. I
just want to be careful with
what
guiding people. You know
what I mean? It's
don't do it. Just look at the pyramid and decide what's best for you. It doesn't have to be exactly what I'm doing.
Today, I said, I put half a cup of sugar in my watermelon rind juice.
But somebody that's not working out might get fat doing that.
But somebody that's not working out, why do you need half a cup of sugar in some watermelon juice? You know? That's why I don't even want to show it, because it's just oh, well, I did what you said.
Right.
It's no. So it's that's why we have the pyramid.
We don't even eat the exact same thing. So it just varies so much person to person.
Right. So that's why, use the pyramid. Use the scale, use your hunger meter, get some cardio in, do what we're doing on the cardio front, and eat some variant.
Find your place on the pyramid that works for you.
Right, and you'll get to Skeleton City in no time. Thanks for the stream, you two. God bless. Thank you, Julian. Your diet makes much more sense and can work for everyone. Yeah, that's what I think. Like I said, the pyramid. It contains all the foods. So it's not just if you want to, whatever you want to eat, there's a low-fat diet for everyone. Let's put it that way. So, all right. Well, thank you, everyone, for coming out, supporting Mrs. Skeleton. We'll be here tomorrow, shooting for 9 a.m. tomorrow, but if that doesn't happen, it'll probably be 10. So yeah. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for all the questions, and stay bony.